Hello, this is Earl Netwal, the Micro Business Specialist, with Session 7 in our ongoing series of videos on product creation. In our last session, we talked about 7 different ways that you can go about creating an information product that you can give away or sell. And today we're going to focus on the first of those and the most obvious, and that is to write it yourself. Now, writing an information product need not be difficult and does not require a doctorate in English literature. In fact, you're better off keeping your product and your information document as simple as possible. You don't want to use highfalutin words. You want to use simple words that an 8th or 9th grader would understand, and you want to keep to short sentences, and you want to communicate as clearly as possible the information you're going to provide. So you start with an introduction in which you tell people what you're going to tell them, and you do a little outline. You create point A, point B, point C, point D, and you in simple sentences write 2 or 3 points about each of these major points and communicate the information you want to get across. A longer report requires more effort, but it doesn't require any greater level of English skills. So keep it simple, keep it forthright, and get it done. It's just not that difficult. If you have no skills whatsoever in writing, well, you want to stay in tune to this series, because we have 6 other ways you can go about creating product if you are unable to write your own. But if you are, do it. It's really the easiest and quickest and most effective way of doing it. Well, maybe not necessarily the easiest and quickest. We got a couple others coming up, but it is definitely the #1 way in which to do it. Now, when you've finally created your report or your ebook, you need to convert it into a PDF file. It used to be you had to go to Adobe and spend about $300 to get the program necessary to create a PDF file. But if you go to Google right now and just type in the search free PDF, you're going to find a number of different options. The particular option I use, and what I recommend to many people, is to use the OpenOffice suite of software programs. I've just downloaded OpenOffice, and I use their Word program. It's just like Microsoft Word, a few little differences, but they're pretty simple to figure out. And what I do is I'll either create my document right in the OpenOffice program, or as often as not, I'll start in Word and I'll just copy it into OpenOffice. Once it's in OpenOffice, if you look at the controls in the file and different commands, they have a command that is export to PDF, and all you need to do is push the button, and it takes that Word document and it converts it into a PDF that you can upload. And now, why do you want to do this? Well, the reason for a PDF is that once you have it in the PDF format, you're able to lock that text in so that no one else can steal it and use it as their own. It is your product at that point, and in essence, it is your kind of computerized copyright protection. It also allows you to lock in any links that you have in there so that other people don't take your links and substitute their own for yours. So anyway, it is important that you do provide the information as a PDF, and once it's a PDF, anybody that has a computer is going to be able to download it and access it and read it. And that's important because they can always get the free Adobe reader that will make it possible for them to open it up. So that's the real essence that you need to do in terms of writing your own report, and all the other reports that you write also, of course, need to be PDFs. Now, we're going to talk about a number of other approaches to creating a product in coming videos. But before we do that, in our very next video, we're going to take a slight detour, because I know that some of you question whether you know enough about your topic to be able to write a report on it, whether or not you are actually an expert in your field. And so we're going to talk in our next video about what it means to be an expert and what you need to think about before you actually start writing your report. But don't wait for that video. Start writing now if you got an idea, okay? Now, this is it for today. This is Earl Netwal, the Micro Business Specialist, and I just want to invite you once again to go to my blog, www.microbusinessspecialist.com/blog, B-L-O-G, and the lowercase letters on the blog, B-L-O-G. Otherwise, it doesn't matter if it's upper or lowercase. I also want you to consider buying my entire Internet Marketing Intensive series. This product creation series I'm doing right now is a derivative of the product creation module, which is in the Internet Marketing Intensive. You'll find that it's much easier and much quicker to go through it in that module than it is in these series of little videos. So it'd be worth it just to have to not hear all my commercials at the end of each pitch. But the product creation module is only 1/8 of the entire amount of contents that I cover in Internet Marketing Intensive, and I really think that if you're new or relatively new to Internet marketing, you really should consider acquiring this for your own use, because it'll give you a complete background that'll set you up just months further down the line than you would be otherwise trying to catch some of this information hit and miss as you go through life. To get the entire Internet Marketing Intensive course, you need to go to www.askearlabout.com/I dot lowercase php. Again, that's www.askearlabout.com/IMI dot lowercase php. Until we visit again talking about what it means to be an expert, this is Earl Netwal wishing you a great day. Bye-bye.